Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Golden Gophers have one of the most unique on-campus stadiums in college sports. Formerly playing in the Vikings home field, now back on campus, Huntington Bank Stadium has brought that college spirit back to Minnesota. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Minnesota's offense will get first crack at it here. And here comes Drake Lindsey. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one. Off play action on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
On the stop.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. They put the brakes on it.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Washington. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Hoosiers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Hits inside, it's Richard. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. That's okay, you'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Keep it on the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the air, it's Cherry. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Washington. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll run him again. Driven back.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Look out! Blasted as he lets it go. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He missed it, no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Down he goes.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. So They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Under pressure. Left side, it's Smith. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Complete on the left to Smith.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his man. It's Johnson. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze.
Snags it, and there's running room. Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to run it with Washington. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? This time they'll throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. They're all over it. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
To the air, it's Cherry. Fires left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Reels it in. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right side, it's Richard. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires left side, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff, Washington running left. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Off-play action. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Back's got it on the screen, and the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Great place to start for this offense. Play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Oh, what a cut! Runs through, man. He might have some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Let's send the tight end in motion. In the red area, it's Washington. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Powers inside. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to run it with Washington. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Defense all over him.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pitch it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. That's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
Right side, it's shot. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Sets his feet. It's Cherry. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Oh, pressure's coming. Lets it fly. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here's a give to Washington. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And with the heat he's been under, you wouldn't be surprised if he's seeing ghost every time he drops back. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Straight ahead, it's Richard. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Might as well give it to him again. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they...
He's got it along the sideline. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. Out wide right, it's Keys. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown,
this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be dragged down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got his man in the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Offense set on first down. The run inside. It's Washington. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To throw, it's Lindsey. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Break just keeps moving. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Here's a give to Washington. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Long way to go on 2nd down. Right back to the well. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The kick is on its way. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Grabbed in the middle, it's Shot. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Right side, it's Marsh. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. Left side is Shot. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work hard.